Give me any cold email campaign, and I guarantee I increase your response rate by at least 800% if you do exactly what I say. So who am I? I'm Daniel Fazio, and I used to be a cold email spammer, like most people. I'd send thousands of unpersonalized emails that would occasionally work. But I was so sick of getting responses like, "You're annoying. Stop emailing me. I'm reporting you to the FTC." It just doesn't feel good. I didn't like that. So put yourself in the mind of your prospect. There's only two buckets you're going to fall into. It's obviously commercial or obviously personal. And if you're selling $5,000 plus packages per month, the only people that can even consider doing that are people who are already busy. So you have no chance of working with them if you don't obviously fall into bucket number 2, right? So there's no magic merge field combination of name, company name, revenue, position that's going to fool your prospect into thinking that this email wasn't automated. They know, right? So that brings us to number 1. Manually write with researched compliments. Let's say we've got Mark, Chief Marketing Officer at Brand X. And we want to pitch Mark our service. We want him to get on the phone with us. So we stalk Mark. We're going to go find his Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. And here's what we're going to say to Mark. "Hey Mark, just read that article you posted on LinkedIn. I really like that idea about vetting suppliers before large orders and doing small orders from a lot of people. I'm sure that saved you a lot of headaches in the supply chain." Right? So now you're in bucket 2. This is obviously personal. And Mark now is asking himself, okay, I know this isn't a commercial email. I know this guy actually did his research on me. So who is he? Which brings us to number 2. Number 2. 1 sentence case studies. So Mark knows we're not a spammer now. So we say to Mark, "Hey Mark, personalized line. My name is you, and I just helped Tiffany at Brand W increase their email revenue 304% without additional ad spend. Now I'd love to do the same for you. Do you have time for a quick call this week?" So now Mark knows that you did your research on him, and he knows that you have other clients, and he knows that you can actually get results for those clients, right? So great. So what's the probability that Mark responds here? It's much higher than if you sent an unpersonalized email. But what if he just doesn't respond to that? What if Mark was busy? Because Mark's a busy guy. He runs a big company. So here's what you do. Number 3. Follow up. So what do you say to Mark if he doesn't respond to your first email? Well, I'll tell you what. 3 days later, if Mark doesn't respond, you're going to say, you're going to give him a bump. What you're going to say to Mark here is, "Hey Mark, sure you're busy. Just wanted to bump this to the top of your inbox." This bump email alone is going to get you 30% of your calls. Every time. But let's say Mark's still busy, because Mark's the chief marketing officer at a big brand. He's got a lot of stuff to do, right? So he read this one. He read this one. But we still want to work with Mark. He's our ideal client. So now what do we say? Here's what you say. Big win. Hey Mark, just wanted to follow up with the big win we just had with another client. We just helped Jessica at brand W get a 4 times ROAS on cold traffic by filming 20 video ads. If you've got time this week, I'd love to see if we can do something similar for you. Great. So now Mark knows that, oh, you have more clients and you do a good job for them. But what if Mark is still busy after the 3rd email? How about we send him another big win? But what if Mark doesn't respond to that one? How about you just keep showing him how much your clients are winning? Big win, big win, big win. It's an infinite pool of case studies. You do a good job for your clients. You could do a good job for Mark too. And you're so confident in this, right? So at this point, now Mark's thinking, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. And if Mark needs what you have, he's going to say, okay, let me just get on the phone with these guys and see what's up. Right? So if you do all of this, I want to show you the exact results you should expect. I want to show you an actual campaign that I made. I want to show you the stats behind it, and I want to show you the actual responses we get from brand owners. So I'm going to take you onto my computer now, and I'm going to show you.
All right, so let's look at some actual campaigns that I've written for my clients. So here's one. 49 recipients, 84% opened, 20% replied, 5 people on the phone from that one. This one, 58 recipients, 78% opens, 19% replies, 5 people on the phone from that one. How about another one? 54 recipients, 78% open, 22% replied, 8 people on the phone from that one, right? So I've got an infinite amount of these. 29 people, 2 on the phone, 37 people, 3 on the phone. Like, these are crazy results right here. So you might be asking, what's the actual lead quality of these? So like when you get an email reply, what are these people saying? Let me show you, right? So here's a response. Great, give me a call anytime until 2:30. This is from the initial email. Hi, this was forwarded to me. Let's organize a call. Our Klaviyo flows are pretty basic at the moment. I'd be happy to schedule a call. Are you free this week? All right? So these are what people say every day. Right? So, fine, you got me. When can we schedule a call? These are awesome. This is what you wake up to every day in your inbox. Always open for a chat. I'm Christina's partner, but I'd love to learn more. I'm the VP of Marketing. Happy to hear what you have to say. Annie passed along your contact. Do you have time to connect next week? I'm available tomorrow. Sure, I'd be happy to chat. Are you available sometime next week? So these are the kinds of responses you wake up to every day, right? So let's say you sell $5,000 per month packages. Let's say you close 30% of your calls. Let's say your average lifetime value of a customer is 6 months at $5,000 per month. This is wrong. This should be $30,000. So if I get you 10 calls, you theoretically close 3. So that's $15,000 per month from 1 month of work, and $60,000 of lifetime value from 1 month of work. So what happens if you just keep compounding that over and over and over again? You sign 3 clients every single month. It's just absolutely insane, the levels that this goes to when you just write the emails exactly like I do it. Like, it just works, right? So what can I do for you? Here's everything I can do for you so you don't even have to worry about any of it. Right? So every time you send a cold email campaign, you need a secondary domain. You cannot send from your main domain because it might get burned. So I set up that secondary domain for you. All the SPF, DKIM records, G Suite, everything you need, I do it for you. You don't even have to worry about it. The emails are sent from your name. right? So I warm that new domain up by sending emails to dozens of other addresses because we need to teach the Google algorithm that this is a trusted domain, right? So I make your lead list based on what kind of people you want me to find. We establish those parameters, and I only find people that are already qualified in the first place. So you don't have to deal with calls that suck. Like, these people are already at a revenue level that makes sense for you. Right? I find the direct decision makers' emails. So these aren't marketing interns or support or info emails. These are the direct emails of the CMO or the CEO or the founder or the owner. Whoever makes sense for you. Right? I personalize and research every single prospect so that every single email is researched and it stands out from all the other ones. And you get a 10% plus meeting book rate. I send all of the emails for you. You never ever send the emails. All you do is watch the replies come into your inbox and just tell them when's a good time on the calendar. That's it. If people don't reply to your emails, I send all the follow-ups. I'll send 4 follow-ups. You never have to do this. I will do this for you. All you do is watch the replies come in and schedule them on your calendar. So if you want to talk about having me do this for you, I want you to schedule a call with me at the bottom of this page. I've got questions to ask you. I want to 100% make sure that your business is a business that I can get good results for. I've done this with a lot of people, and if you fit the right parameters, I know it works. So let's try to figure out if we can work something out. And I really hope I can work with you.